Oh, hello there, guys. There's anybody here in the chat? Well, anyways, yeah, as you can tell by the title there, I got some bad news there, guys. When I was on my way to work last night, I had ran into a major issue. Um, Good morning. Boy, he's a big one. Big puppy. Anyways, on my way to work, I guess I experienced a problem with my car. For some reason, it was losing speed and it was fluttering when I was accelerating to keep up with the speed of the flow of traffic. This didn't occur until I hit 101 South going out to Palo Alto. And no indicator lights came on, no nothing. It just stalled. So I rushed over to the emergency lane, pulled over, and my car refused to start. I ordered a tow truck. A tow truck came up and picked me up. He was thinking that maybe it could be a doggone what am I thinking of? An alternator issue because my battery got drained and everything. And so I took it into stride, figured, okay, well, let's get it towed back to my house. I got it towed back here. And I was going to go over and see the mechanic here this morning that right up over here. I have full coverage on my vehicle. I'm not too worried about any of that. I may have to have some out-of-pocket expense. But when I woke up this morning and I went out to go check my car, you're not going to believe what I found. Father, too, I hope the hell you didn't fulfill and follow through with the threat that you gave me on my stream, telling me you're going to send somebody over to my house. Well, anyways, I'll show you guys what I discovered. Let me do this. I got to fix my camera here. Where is the settings? Is that it? Here we go. And we got camera, audio, camera. And I want camera 2 facing back. And there we go. So let's take a walk, shall we? Okay. Let's go ahead and pop the trunk. Oh, by the way, here we go. There's the key ignition. No power whatsoever. Nothing. Right? I came over. Ah, shit. I can't do this one-handed, guys. Or maybe I can. I knew I could. Okay. Now, here's the thing. When I was checking this out, I saw right there on the ground a little spot down there on the ground. And when I investigated it, there is that little guy right there. That, my friends, is oil. But wait, it gets better because, see, here's the thing. Okay. When I checked that and saw that that was oil, I was thinking, oh, God, okay, well, I got an oil leak somewhere. Don't know how that happened. Like I said, no indicator light gave me any problem whatsoever. But then check this out. Huh, gee, what is that on the ground? Uh, a shitload of fucking oil, right? I can tell the maintenance guy probably came by this morning and put some dirt on there right there. And that looks like that oil goes down and down and down. Okay. Didn't have an issue with my car at all. So, my next thing here that I got to do is I got to have this car towed to a maintenance yard or a mechanic done by my insurance company. But now that you got the full picture, this is the view of my car from the front from here back then. Okay. So in a way, this is documenting it too. Oil's right there. Last night when I took off, I had no indication that I had any kind of a problem. So, well, folks, we're going to find out if my car was sabotaged. And Father too, if it comes up that way, you shouldn't be going off half-cocked on stupid bullshit. Hello there, merchant. How you doing there, brother? Hey, Debs. Hmm. Now, I don't want you guys to misunderstand me. I'm not solely ruling that he did anything to my car as of yet. Okay, somebody's just tried to call me. I don't know why. Camera, audio. Why did it go to Jim? Why did I do that? I didn't want it to do that. Okay, camera, mic. Camera. Okay. Look at that front. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. Technical difficulties, I guess. Oh, Dougie's in here. Hey, Dougie, what's up? Yeah, well, like I said, I can't prove a thing. Okay. If it comes up that it was due to somebody sabotaging it, I can take a different approach. So, I mean, he did threaten to send somebody to my house. You know, that's just pretty fucked up. And I didn't have a problem with my car, none whatsoever. That car's like my bread and butter. Anything fucking happens to it, I'd be fucked. Well, now I am fucked. I couldn't go to work last night. Even though my boss was nice and telling me, he goes, I'll come pick you up and take you up to the post. Wanted me to leave my car alone on the freeway. I'm like, no, I don't think so. I'm not leaving my car like that. Well, I sat there for almost like well, no, it was about 3 hours waiting for a tow truck. I was getting nauseous and sick because all the fumes from the cars going by. Uh, let's see, invite. I'll put the link here in the chat here.
Did you get a hold of the customer service?
So this is going to be a short stream, guys, because I'm going to have a lot of work ahead of me to do that I have to get done. I got to first try and get a hold of my insurance agent, because as I put the car in the shop, I'm going to need a rental. I'll have to get a hold of Enterprise. And I'll need to have my car towed again to a location that my insurance agent tells me to send it. Hello, Mary. Oh, Jay, that's nice. Here we go again with the fucking private chat shit. Just wait to see what we go and plan for. See what they plan for Adam McLeod. Oh, that's nice. That's another thing. I have reached out to the police department. And come Monday, I'm going in and filing a report. Hey, Doug.
Yeah, it's me.
Hey. Yeah, I know it's you. Yeah, this is some fucked up shit. You know, he's trying to still convince me that you are harassing him. And I gotta forward this to you. This knucklehead doesn't get it or understand that people can cloak your shit. This guy, there's somebody out there that is going under your name, but it's not your channel. He's saying it's your channel because it links to all your videos. Somebody's cloaked your channel. They're under.
That's not the first time it's happened.
I'm sorry.
That's not the first time. Isaac's done it.
Yeah.
2 or 3 times. Chief's done it once. Waylon's done it.
Yeah, well, this channel's under Doug West, and not Dougie or Doug 2 West.
If it's Doug West, that's Isaac.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Wicked Wellen is what? Elite? A light? What?
He's another meth head.
Nuh-uh. You say it right. He is
Oh yeah,
a.
meth pickle.
That's right. Ding ding. You got it. See?
Just like Nick Roach.
Charles Shoulder. Oh, okay.
Hey,
Well, here,
Charles.
hold on. Here we go.
Oh, hello.
Good morning.
Man,
Hey, how you doing?
good. How are you?
We got Master Whistle back here as well.
I was in Doug's stream last night.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that last night. I saw that stream you did, Doug. That was something else.
Something was going on my computer last night. I couldn't.
Yeah, Father
It's like somebody was trying to hack into it.
Hey, Mary.
Yeah, I don't know. Shit, that happened to Chief right on his own live stream. Someone hacked right into his StreamYards. He was like, man, you want to see somebody flipping out? That dude was losing his shit.
Oh, all you got to do is cut off your internet and restart your computer.
He did all that. They hacked into his account, I guess they hacked into the StreamYard account. So it wouldn't let him.
The circuit. You got to break the internet circuit, then you can get back into it, like I did last night. Darwin,
just make a new one.
go back to your porch and go suck a dick, okay?
I just make a new one.
You see, now that's a direct threat, right? Yeah, the police department, when I called and talked to them this morning, they sat there and told me I would have to either go and file a report online or I can go into the police department. Most likely, I'm going to go into the police department. Why? Because I'll have to show them what videos he's been.
Let me interrupt you right now. That's not Nick. I can tell by the typing. That's Waylon.
How do you tell by typing?
That's Waylon?
Well, like...
That's Waylon.
Well, I'm not worried. You look, I don't have any problems with Waylon. I hope the hell he for me. I hope he can let lying dogs lie, kind of ordeal, because what happened in the past over Chief and Haley. I am not a part of their bullshit. I see their bullshit, and I hope to make amends with them. Working well, and yes, sir. Me and Nick are working together now. Oh wow.
They're just embarrassing themselves.
Well, Wicked, I don't know why you would work with. I mean, this guy gives all the telltale signs to say that he's just pissed because he wasn't getting what he wanted out of Doug, which is fucking money. It's bullshit. Go back and watch this. Go back and watch his stream, and you'll understand. I hope you can see through the bullshit.
So, Gold Digger.
What this guy wanted him to do was to pay for an add-on to his fucking house, or pay for his trip to a frickin' to some biker club deal. And when he wouldn't bite into the motherfucking bullshit after paying him for coming down and getting him from South Carolina in the first place. I mean, he thought he had a cash cow. He didn't have a cash cow.
Nope.
Okay. I'm telling you, if you do a little bit of footwork on it, you'll understand why I've taken Doug's side. I believe Doug is correct. I mean, granted, I don't think everything was peachy with Doug on his end with Nick, but I think Nick should have set some ground rules with him before letting him move into his house. And I don't think Nick did that either. Instead, when shit was popping off, instead of him kicking him to the curb, he tells his kids to grab the camera and record everything he fucking does. That's not being a father looking after his children. That's him using his children to, I don't know, maybe blackmail them or do some fucking god awful shit.
That's
That's what he's
technically
trying to do, but it ain't working.
Yeah, it didn't work out better for him. So wicked, like I'm not. Whatever happened between you and me, I hope the hell that we can let bygones be bygones because you got to know. I mean, I've learned a bit being on this YouTube thing, and I was going half cocked off of a fucking bitch's word that I thought meant something, in which I got to tell you, they got a lot of people suckered into their bullshit. And if you can see, I am no longer subscribed to them. I don't have anything to do with them. Now,
That's
see
all. I
now,
think Florence Police Department's going to wind up taking his computers again.
hey, I'm wondering something. Does anybody know? Because I know that they're probably gonna want an address on father of two. Is any now I'm not saying put it out on social media or anything like that, but I am going to need a name to be associated with his picture and his address, so that
I
way I
think
can send the police
we're
department his way. If, and I'm saying if, a big if, they say that my vehicle was sabotaged.
what happened to your vehicle?
What happened to my vehicle? Well, out on the fucking 101 freeway, it stalled out on me in travel. No indicator lights came on, no nothing. I get it back to my car, I get it towed back to my apartment here, and I come to find that I've got oil spots here on the ground where I didn't have them before. So someone had to have snuck into my apartment complex and probably loosened a nut or something on my pan or something and got my oil to drain out.
I also live in an apartment complex.
Do what now?
I also live in an apartment complex.
Oh wow. Now that doesn't necessarily prove without a shadow of a doubt that's the case. I'll have to have a mechanic look at it.
Yeah, because it
So
could have
I'm not.
been.
So see, Father too. I'm not jumping the gun. The reason why that you're even mentioned into this whole ordeal is because yesterday you made a threat that you were going to send somebody over here to my apartment complex. And who
Ooh,
knows,
you
you might
shouldn't have
know
done
somebody
that.
here in San Jose. So here's what they're going to do. If the police department investigates it and they trace some of your messages, and go ahead and delete everything you can possible. Because like I told you before, everything's saved on the hub through your internet service provider, whether it be through your cell phone or through your computer. Even if you fucking delete it, they have a cache that keeps that information for a period of time.
Like history.
And believe me, when I tell you, I will act on it right away. And even if you delete it, they can bring it up. And what's even better is whoever you message to do this kind of shit, they can ping their IP address and they can locate them as well. So when you think you're being slick, you're not being.
Wait, Bulldog, where are you from?
Sorry, Father, too, but I'm not taking any phone calls at the moment. Because as you can see, I am streaming on my phone.
Yeah, don't take no more phone calls from him.
Hey, Bulldog, where are you from?
Now, I put up this stream to document what's going on for right now. Camera, audio. Let's see here. Default.
People need to stop acting like an adult and not their shoe size.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
Me now?
Yep. I can hear you.
Probably not. Link to stream. Nick Whalen. Okay. So you want to come on up here, Whalen? It's all right. Go for it. Hold on. Let me see if you're in the back here. Well, guys, I got to fix my sound. I got to exit and re-enter. Hold on.
He's gone.
Doug,
Let him.
what other games do you play?
Well, guys, I got to fix my sound. I got to exit and re-enter. Hold on.
Doug, what other games do you play besides Red Dead?
Basically just Red Dead right now.
You should start playing Minecraft.
No, I've seen Minecraft. I ain't getting into that. That would piss me off more than anything else. So
I'm mainly trying to get games to get my trophy level up on my PlayStation. I think I added you on Facebook.
okay. Right now I'm not
Okie
currently
dokie,
adding
I
anybody
am
to
back.
Facebook.
Okay, so let's see here.
Can you hear us, Bulldog?
Can you guys hear me now?
We can hear you. I can hear you.
I can hear you.
Audio. Make sure it's put on speaker.
It could be your volume.
It is on speaker. Shit, now I'm wondering, can you guys hear me? Or no,
Yes.
actually, I can't hear anybody on panel. Fuck. That's okay. I can still fix it. Hold on. I'll be right back, guys.
It's hard to read everybody in chat.
Yep, it sure is. Good morning, Miss Mary. Lance. Brian.
merchant.
BT Train. B Train. The Merchant. Bridget.
Baby kitty.
We don't worry about her.
What's up with her?
What's up with her? She can hear me. I
Oh.
can throw something at her if I want to.
Oh, physically.
Oh, I have to tell her good morning.
Good morning. Or afternoon.
JP's been wanting me to box her up and send her wherever he's at. Richard, what's up, man?
There we go. Okay. Now I can hear you guys.
Was it your volume?
No, it's just when somebody calls, they try to call my cell phone. And if I'm on my cell phone streaming, it knocks my sound out. It makes it to where it goes to the inner speaker, not the outer speaker.
And sometimes yeah, switch it back. Yeah, I know.
So how was y'all's game?
Yeah, see, now one of my admins dumped my stream. They dumped being around me because I think Isaac knew exactly what he was doing, because when he got on stream and me and him were talking, next thing you know, that shit happened and he said a bunch of bullshit. And when I came back, when I recouped, because I kept them on the panel,
Yeah.
when I recouped, I came back to, hey, look, this admin, she wants you to take her rent. She doesn't want to be in here. She felt like I wasn't standing up for him. And when I came back and caught the tail end of him telling me I needed to change my administrators and this, that, and the other thing, I stood up for my administrators and flat out told him, no, my administrators are just fine. They're very good fucking people. And yada, yada, yada. And she didn't stick around for any of that. She bounced. So according to her, I never stood up for my administrators. And, it was pretty fucked up. But you guys don't ever have to worry about that again, because I blocked him and I won't bring him back up on panel again. Despite his threats of, you don't want to do that. I did it. Now, Larry, I never blocked him because he hasn't done anything fucked up in that. And that he's done a fucked up thing to me, but it wasn't something I couldn't overlook. He didn't go after my administrators and shit like that. So I never blocked him. And he's welcome back if he wants to come back, as long as he doesn't cause problems.
That's basically harassing people.
But yeah, Wicked, if you want to come up on panel, it's cool. I'll be more than happy to have you up on panel.
Richard says y'all having earthquakes over there.
Yeah, we did. Last week, we had a 4.5 earthquake. What was it, Friday or something like that, or Thursday?
He says the last 15 minutes they've had some where he's at.
I haven't felt anything.
South Carolina, we're just getting rain.
Yeah.
I didn't get any notifications of it, nor did I,
Now, he might be in a different part of California than you are.
He's in southern.
Yeah, probably.
I think he's down there around L.A. or below L.A. somewhere.
Yeah, see, when that earthquake hit like Thursday or Friday, it didn't hit in the area that I was at, because I didn't even feel it. There's always telltale signs to let you know that an earthquake's occurring. The number one thing to look out for is flickering lights. Your lights will flicker.
When I was out there, I watched part of a damn interstate collapse. I was like, what the fuck?
Man, when I was in that earthquake back in 1989, the streets were waving and everything. It was a trip, dude. I was in that one, and I was right downtown San Francisco.
Yeah.
I want to go there.
Hmm. Well, when I get this thing checked out, I'll definitely keep you guys informed.
Please do.
But yeah, this is fucked up. This is my only vehicle. I mean, I'll have to rent a car for a little bit so that way I can keep going back and forth to work, and that's an expense I really cannot afford.
You could do Uber.
Nope, that'll
No.
cost you more.
Cost
Yeah.
you more out there.
Oh
Really?
yeah. Oh yeah. That's why I bought my car, because Uber and Lyft were in these price wars where they were going up and up and up. And it got to the point that I did the math and figured out by making payments on a car was much better than taking those rides, because I had to do it every day. $17 one way going from here to Palo Alto one time. And the thing of it is I always priced it. I would bring up both apps and I would sit there and go between the two. And if you wait and you're patient and you don't just jump the gun, you can get the best deal that way. The rates will change.
Yeah, but still
And
$17.
that's still a lot of money. Okay. So now it's probably going to be about $35 after the pandemic and shit. They don't do the share anymore.
Yeah.
So
If
yeah,
companies,
it's not an option for me.
if
I
companies
only
keep
make
okay.
I only make 16 something an hour, and my rent's like $2,000 a month. Yeah, not going to happen.
Hey, what do you do?
I do security.
If companies keep upping their prices, they're going to keep losing customers.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Private chat. Okay.
If that ever happens to me, I think I might be like Angry Grandpa and live in a tent.
Hey, Bulldog.
Yeah, I caught that,
Okay.
and I give them a big. I don't know if it's out of focus. Let me focus it in for you. Uh, 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 uh. Can you feel
They
it?
might enjoy that.
Oh shit! I better stop that. Goddamn. No homo. No, I gotta call no homo. No homo.
I'm starting to believe he's a little bit on the homo side.
Might be. Might be. Because the thing of it is, like I said, if anything ever transpired, he'd be in jail. Things would be different. But the thing of it is I don't believe that anything transpired the way that he's described it. Notice how all of a sudden his kids was catching him on whack-a-mole sites.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny. That's hilarious. The number one thing that I teach my children, hey, if we have a guest over, and this is when I had my 6-bedroom home, I'd always tell them, hey, look, don't just walk into somebody else's room. You always knock before you enter. Have those kids ever knocked on your door before entering your room, Doug?
No.
Well, and that might
The
be
door was
bad.
closed. They automatically felt that they could open it at any time. That goes for a bathroom door too.
That makes you feel very uncomfortable.
Oh yeah.
Because you're worried about when are they going to come in.
So see, I'm sorry. Knowing stuff like that, I wouldn't even risk trying to put up a whack-a-mole site in another person's home. That would be very fucking awkward, very unsettling, to say the least. And if you knew this, Nick, why the fuck didn't you kick him to the curb then? I wouldn't
And
want
where's the
anyone.
cameras now, Nick?
I'd feel uncomfortable with somebody playing whack-a-mole in my house around my kids.
And
Now
where's the footage, Nick, that you supposedly got from these cameras? Since you have the proof. Now we know who the pedophile is.
You know, it wouldn't surprise me none if he ran out and bought a couple cameras and filmed his kids naked just so he can have some kind of footage to throw out there to say you did it.
It wouldn't matter.
That's a bit disgusting.
Because they're not my cameras.
That's right. And that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to say.
They can determine what cameras took what kind of pictures. Whether it been a cell phone or a GoPro, or well, I ain't gonna say what I got as far as the other camera because I can't pronounce the name of it. It's a Japanese name, but none of them are small enough to hide anywhere. Not even the GoPros. And I don't record someone unless they know about it. That's always been my thing.
Yeah.
Well, Mandy may love me and she don't believe it because she knows me. The thing is, Nick, that's more lines of what you would do or you would try, being the pedophile that you are.
I bet you anything. I bet you anything, Doug, if the state was to step in and they'd put their children in a very safe place, I bet you anything, a lot of shit would come to light about Nick.
There would be. There'd be a big investigation.
Yeah. So I got to tell you, man, if I had you in my house and my kids were seeing shit like that, number one, I'd bring it to your attention because maybe, hey, you know, oops can happen. You know what I'm saying? But then I, as a parent, would tell my kids, hey, look, you know, before you enter that room, you give a rap on the door. Yeah. Now, if for some reason my kids came and caught you a second time playing whack-a-mole when they have followed my instructions and have done everything they could to make sure they weren't going to fucking see that shit, then we'd have a problem.
I was dating a 25-year-old down there in Charleston. And I broke it off. Because it just was weird. When I found out her age,
made you uncomfortable.
Did not feel right.
Yeah.
Too young.
Yeah, it is. And even though it's legal, it's just an unsettling feeling of, yeah. And I get you on that. I would feel very uncomfortable with that shit too. Because, you know, everybody has this big dream. Yeah, I'm going to get my 50s and 60s and I'm going to date me a bunch of 18-year-olds. Nah, fuck no. If you're any kind of a decent person that has a fucking heart, you would never do that because it's unsettling. What if it's your daughter? You know, I mean,
you go to prison.
Daughter dating a 60-year-old fucking man? I mean, Jesus Christ, I'd want to beat the hell out of him.
She is now a nurse at MUSC down there in Charleston, and we still communicate, but She
but
knows where I'm at.
and she
She's
respects it.
actually planning on coming up this way for her vacation.
Now, do you want to know why younger girls go with older guys? Try to hook up with older guys like you and I, Doug.
More laid back.
We're fucking mature. We're
Yep.
mature. They don't like the kiddie shit.
Well,
Their
I have
mind
to go.
expand and want people that are mature.
I have to go.
All right, Charles.
Yeah, right, Doug. You want?
I hope y'all have a good day. If you ever need another mod, I'll be here.
What now?
I said if you ever need
Oh
another
no,
mod,
no.
I'll be here.
I was talking about the chat here. Yeah, right, Doug. You are not dating Haley or Nina. What the fuck?
I don't date meth heads.
Meth pickles are completely off the list.
Yeah, that's off the list.
They'll run your ass into debt big time, and they'll take everything imaginable that they possibly can get their hands on. Why risk it?
Well, I'll still be in the stream. I just have to leave.
Oh, okay, brother. Hey, thanks for coming up, man.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too.
Oh, Nick, won't you put your own name up there, you big pussy? Why are you using other people's names?
Hell, better yet, why don't you come up on panel? Fuck. Waterbug68, I guess, just sent the video out.
He's too much of a pussy to do that.
See, I see a whole hell of a lot of Doug. I see none of a Nick Welsh.
Who wants to see that meth pickle?
And that's another thing, Nick. He's standing out. He's been here since day fucking one. Oh, by the way, Doug, am I using you for ratings or anything like that?
You can if you want, but
Well, I wouldn't do that anyway. I never have.
I mean, we trying to get yours built up, but
Oh, fuck, man. Dude, you got to stick around long enough for me to put you up on panel, my brother. You can't be blooping out like that. You know what that tells me? You got bad internet service, man. You must be that fucking poor. Which means that it only makes everything even that much more truthful when I sit there and say that you were leeching off of Doug for money.
that's because he can't leech off Isaac no more.
I know you're going to come up this thing, but I didn't charge him a dime in rent. Okay, fine. But you were asking other things of him. Things that were going to cost thousands of fucking dollars. I mean, goddamn, to put an add-on room to your fucking house was not going to be a pretty penny. Okay.
And there was a lot more than that, Bulldog.
Oh, I imagine. I can imagine he had some fucking pipe dreams. He thought he'd get it good, man. He thought he had the goddamn gold mine.
He thought that I was going to pay for his way down to Florida.
Yeah, to that,
for
that biker's convention. Yeah.
He had his son ask me for a loan for $6,000 for a car before his son was working.
Wow. Holy shit.
You didn't go to no fucking Florida this year, bitch. Because if you did, you wouldn't be talking right now.
I think I'm going to get a hold of that chapter that I belong to out there in Florida and have a good talk with them. Just to make sure that he's not a member of it, because if he is, I'll put it out there and make his ass fucking blackballed.
He ain't a part of no chapter in Florida. He talks a big game. He don't talk. He's full of shit.
Because to do this shit to someone who is on disability is fucking really fucked up. That's what this shit amounts to, Nick. This is what it amounted to.
Hey, Nick, that bottle of tea down there in the garage, I pissed in it.
Ooh, did it taste good? Hell, man, I bet you fucking lapped that shit up real good. It's the best goddamn tea he ever fucking drank. I'll tell you what, when he got done with that fucking barrel, he's like, oh, goddamn, that was good. I need more. Why can't I make the same fucking tea every goddamn time? It's because I had that secret ingredient. It's called Dougie 2 Piss. Yeah,
Damn
Dougie
it,
2
boy.
Piss. Coming to a store near you. Did you market your own brand of tea there, Doug?
Make sure my door
Damn.
is locked.
Mm. I went to Florida without his government money. But why did you need it in the first place? Why ask for it? See, that's what I'm trying to get at here. There he goes. He boop right in again. Oh, by the way, Father too, I saw that you got off of Doug's channel last night. Tell Barbara.
Just be on the safe side, Nick. You'll also be getting a gift real soon. And that was a lie right there, too.
Yeah.
But
See, the thing of it is, okay, here's what I mean, the difference of picking good people. My brother-in-law, he may have been hard on me when I first moved out here and stuff, but when he sat there and said he was meaning out of the concept of wanting to help me, knowing that I was on disability and my struggles with income and shit like that, he let me live in his house for a year without even fucking paying him a dime. You know, and I offered to pay that man rent. I did, because I don't think that living anywhere, you know, living in a person's house for free is right. But I also took it upon myself to make sure that man didn't have a dirty dish in his house. And I offered to clean, and I did what I could. And then after that year was up, he said, I'm going to have to charge you some kind of rent. And the thing of it is it was affordable. He told me $400. And I gracefully gave it to him because it was the right thing to do. But however, I still needed to find my own place. And that man helped me. That was being good-hearted. And he didn't tell me to buy him this or to do that, or no. He let me be, and he let me get on my feet. That is being kind. What you did to Doug was fucking astronomically fucked up. Asking him shit, knowing that his finances, his budget wouldn't be able to handle the shit. You may not have asked him for rent up front, but you were asking an awful lot of him. That would break him. It'd break anybody's fucking bank.
well, they'd have money from the 1st of the month to about the 12th of the month. And from the 12th to the next time they got their checks, I was floating everything in the house as far as food, snacks, gas, cigarettes. And they wonder where $18,000 went.
And that's gracious of you, and I'm sure that you did it out of the kindness of your heart.
Meds, how I was buying their fucking medication. My medication?
And I bet you anything you didn't have your hand out and said, you owe me.
Nope.
Because you were in somebody else's home and you probably felt like you wanted to contribute some way or another, even when he was saying that you can stay there rent free. Right? Because that's basically how I feel living in somebody else's home. And especially if I'm not paying a goddamn bill around that house. And it ain't slave labor, it's just you being kind.
Hey, Nick, you're spelling that name wrong, by the way. That's not how he spells it. What a fucking idiot.
Masturbating. Maybe we need to post video of Doug with no clothes on, masturbating. Okay.
Make
Show
sure
us
you get the
what
picture of me with the tattoo.
yeah, there you go. The one over, the snake when the snake grows, maybe Haley was right. Maybe you were obsessed with, because that's what she was proclaiming about you. But hey, you had no problem going and running and getting right on their fucking panel after all that shit that she said about you, how you obsessed over her, that you wanted to date her, and maybe she was right. Maybe you were trying to hook up with her before, because I guess your tune turned south the moment her
No,
boyfriend came into the equation.
actually, I was going to Barnwell to go look up a steward of the union because I got a line on a job down there at Savannah Nuclear Plant, and the guy that I went looking for used to be my dispatcher at R&R. So I told her I'd be in town. I'd take her to lunch. Well, she said okay because she didn't think I was coming. When she found out I was on the way, that's when Chief jumped out the damn woodwork and said, "Hey, we're living together." I said, "Well, cool. You can come to lunch too." No, we can't do that.
Okay.
So ain't nothing to do with that. I don't like redheads myself.
Yeah, they are kind of iffy, man. They are. I was married to a redhead, trust me. And think of it was I fault myself for that. I kind of like do this number right here. Bad on you.
Now,
Why?
I'm more
Because
into brunettes and blondes.
my mother was a redhead. I should have learned to not fucking tangle with a redhead. And yet I married one.
I'm sorry.
That I don't be sorry. It was my fault. My bad. I should have learned from that. But yeah.
Maybe we should take up a collection and send Mr. Nick Welsh back to grammar schools for maybe we can teach him how to spell.
Oh, instead of saying masturbate.
Yeah. We know Mandy's not there because all these words are misspelled in what he's talking about.
Oh, here we go. We was it gas and
You didn't waste no gas. That was my money, you fucking burning bitch.
Pick Doug from street, and he used my rent car.
I didn't use your
Oh no, I'm
car.
sorry. Okay, now that's my bad eyesight there. He said SC. Should have been SC period, but it's okay.
You ever
South
tried to rent a
Carolina.
car, Bulldog, and out of another state?
We was it. What? Okay. I think you meant to say we wasted gas and more you to pick you up, to pick Doug up from South Carolina, and he used my rental car.
Okay. You ever tried to rent a car out of
Oh
state?
shit! I lost my sound again, didn't I? You still there, Doug?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay, if you are, I'm not hearing you. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Whoop, whoop. What's going on in the chat today? I'm from South Carolina. I can spell it right. There you go, Charles.
Okay, I'm back.
Yeah, Mr. Bump says Nick's a bum. Yeah, he is. And you don't even know him personally.
You there, Doug?
Anyway, yeah, I'm here.
Because I can't hear you. Can
Uh-oh.
anybody hear Doug?
Got a thumbs up from Mr. Bum.
Mr. Bump, good morning, sir. Can anybody hear Doug? Doug, you can?
I can hear Doug. Yep.
Okay, it must be me again. Hold on.
Well, anyway,
Oh,
I tried to rent a car the last time I
That did
went
not
down to
work
South
out.
Carolina, and it wouldn't go through because I had a South Carolina license. So Nick and Mandy rented the car, but I paid for it. And that's what he's talking about. That son of a bitch didn't rent nothing. Oh my God. Nick's in cahoots with Gummy too? Oh man. Somebody that I ain't worried about. That's not good. Jordan, I'm doing good. I've had 4 cups of coffee, a cup of iced tea, and I'm wired. I just don't have my camera hooked up this morning. Brian, you're right. That shows how desperate he is.
okay, here I am. I'm
I
back.
was going to go today, but I don't think I'm going today. Rain's coming in.
Okay, let's see here.
No, Nick, you just get other people to ask for the money. Saw right through it when your boy asked me for $6,000.
Charles Schultz is asking you how Kentucky is.
It's warm right now. Where I'm living, there's not too many places to go fishing, but that's all right. I can afford to take a 2-hour trip, get a motel somewhere, and spend the weekend.
Well, guys, I got my hands full, so I do got to call my insurance agent, and I got to get on the ball with this kind of ordeal, and so until I do come on, man, it's going to be a nightmare for me because of the fact that I don't have a whole hell of a lot of money, and to be putting out expenses I cannot afford, it's not good. It won't look good. That's for damn sure.
We might have to do a fundraiser for you.
Yeah, I'm telling you. But maybe it'll be the second time around. I tried doing that once before, way back when I needed help, and let me tell you, no one bothered to even. It was just, it was fucked up. But it's okay. I mean, I can try it, but I highly doubt anybody'd give a shit enough to donate to it.
I wouldn't do a GoFundMe. I would do what the hell do they call it? I can't remember what the hell I got rid of mine. But it's basically hooked straight up to your bank, and it's for your people to donate money to if you're not monetized.
Like PayPal.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Well, that's simple. Everybody knows my email address. It's I can put it in the chat. If they wanted to do something like that, they could. I'd really appreciate it. Let's see here. Private chat. We'll go regular chat.
Yeah, there's Richard says there's a Cash App. Maxwell says Patreon. I think I've there's a couple of different ways you could do it. The email account you can't send money to.
No, how that works is you go on PayPal and when you go to send money, you can send it through your debit card or whatever, and it'll say send to, and you put in that person's email address, and then they looked at it, cross references, and it sends it directly to the person's PayPal account.
Okay, if you got Facebook Messenger, you can hook up. You could hook it up that way too.
Yep, and I have my account hooked up to Facebook Messenger.
So
transfer PayPal. Yeah. So here's my email address. It's
all right, Bulldog. I'm gonna drop down off of here.
okay, brother. 17 at yahoo.com.
Oh, let me. It says here that Nick Welch is running Doug supporters off one by one, and fix vehicle. Then we have someone mess it up again. That's all Nick Welch and Wicket Whalen. So,
oh yeah. Well, if I ever find out that that was the case where Home Dude sent somebody to do this shit to my car, believe me, they'll know it.
well, see, Pussy Boy won't put his face up there and come up on panel, and he'll only talk in private chat with other people's names attached to it, which these are all family members, and they don't even mess with YouTube.
Yeah. See, now at least I have respect for Father too, because at least Father too, he'll come up on your panel.
Nick don't have respect for himself, much less anybody else. So he's a pussy boy. But y'all guys have a good day. I should be on sometime tonight.
Okay. I'll keep a lookout for you.
All right, Bubba, get some rest.
Yeah, I definitely need it. Now, I kind of thank God about one good thing. Okay, that tow that took me here last night, it didn't cost me anything. I bought a device through my internet service provider. It's called the Metro P Smart P. What is it called? Metro PCS Smart, and it's a little deal that you hook into your vehicle's deal, and it acts as an anti-theft device, all different kinds of stuff. But the main thing that was attached to it that I liked is that it gives you roadside assistance. And so I never had to use it before until now, but the tow truck guy said it would have costed me about $350 to have that vehicle towed here. That is an expense that really I wouldn't have been able to have afforded. Let's see here. So, guys, I'm going to need to jump off here. I do appreciate you guys coming in and watching the channel here. Until the next time, I will definitely see you on the next one.